In this video, we will discuss strategies to employ when communicating with the parents or guardians of your student. Communicating with parents is important for gaining information, sharing their child's progress, and discussing opportunities for the parent to get involved in the process. Pertinent information to collect includes academic details and background on the student's educational experience. Setting up a schedule can help in clarifying expectations that are key in establishing a cooperative relationship. Cooperation and collaboration between parents and tutors are beneficial for the student's learning and have been shown to positively impact the student's grades, willingness to participate in class, completion of homework, and feelings about school. Gathering information. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Knowing about the student and understanding a little bit about who they are as a person outside of academics can contribute meaningfully to the tutoring process. For example, knowing your student's hobbies and interests can make it easier for you to keep them engaged and help the student feel more comfortable working with you. Asking questions such as, how does your tutee learn best and what are their strengths and weaknesses can help in developing your presentation of your session and catering to your students' learning strengths. Also asking if there are any extenuating circumstances that will impact your tutee's capacity to engage in tutoring sessions. Being aware of learning disabilities, environmental distractors, and other factors impacting the student's learning will help make tutoring sessions much more pleasant and productive for all parties. Expectations. Managing expectations is a significant factor in the communication between you and your student's parent or guardian. Some expectations may be, how do the parents expect tutoring to help the student? Are there academic goals that they want their student to meet? As a tutor, what do you expect from the student and their parents? For example, do you need the parents' help getting the student involved? Or is there an issue with distractions in the environment or interruptions during the tutoring session? Issues that arise may not be clear at the onset, necessitating ongoing cooperation between you and the parents. This is particularly important for younger students. While solutions found may not be ideal, they will hopefully take into account the needs of all involved parties. Though not relevant in all cases, timing and cancellation can be an area of difficulty. How far in advance should one party be notified if the other needs to cancel a session? If one party is late, at what time point is conducting the tutoring session no longer worthwhile? These issues may not come up at all. However, if they do, it is important to address them directly and respectfully. Parental involvement. As previously mentioned, parental involvement in the tutoring process is beneficial for both you and the student. How willing or able is the parent to be involved in the process? If the student is struggling in a particular area, can the parent help them review in between sessions? Extra exposure to material can be very helpful for the learning process, as can introducing alternative perspectives when teaching. Are there academic habits that the parents can encourage? Perhaps they can remind the student to engage in helpful organizational habits, or maybe the student simply needs an authority figure suggesting they review their material. Don't forget to acknowledge and thank parents for their involvement. Positive attitude. When communicating to parents, mention the student's strong suits and the areas that they are excelling. For example, I can see that Susie is putting in the effort to study between tutoring sessions, or Jamal is doing very well with memorizing new vocabulary. Emphasize areas where the student is improving or where they are making considerable effort. Even if your student hasn't got to the desired point, address the path to get there. For example, Malik has made great progress developing his organizational skills, or it's wonderful to see Gloria participating more actively. When addressing issues that arise during tutoring, be careful with your wording and acknowledge the full picture, not just the problematic area. Approach the situation with a growth mindset and an emphasis on future improvement. For example, we are going to keep working on logarithms in the future, or how can we collaborate to help Victor focus during tutoring? Overall, be uplifting and polite when communicating with parents. Your positivity can go a long way in helping parents feel more encouraged about their child's learning and growth. At the end of the day, the most overwhelming key to a child's success is the positive involvement of parents. Jane D. Holt. Thank you for watching.